All right. Back to the basics, man. See if we can get back good in this damn broken ass game. Yo, appreciate the sub, man. Definitely appreciate the sub.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be going up against Sugar Ray Leonard. Always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall with a reach of 70.5.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
So they stare into each other's eyes. One fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. It's all offense all the time. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good defense there with that left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Yo, Remy, what it do? What it do, man?
Well, it's no secret who has the advantage.
Yeah, I'm back on this shit, man.
Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get caught.
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Nice counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they hold that thought. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down on the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
You like the update? I mean, that's why I hopped back on it. You know, you seen the when I hopped on a couple days ago. I wasn't the most thrilled just with the game in general. Like same shit I was saying. Like you can you know, have a car and you can put all of the fancy paint jobs, all of the shiny rims you want, bro. If you ain't got no motor, if your motor don't work, then your car is shit. You know what I mean? That's just the way it's gonna go. So, but at the same time, you know, I took a lot of time off of this game. I mentally became detached from it. You know what I mean? So that's why I say back to the basics. Let me, you know, start playing it a little bit more, kind of get back into the feel of the game to really, you know, have an idea. But the game is broken. That's not gonna, my opinion of that isn't gonna change, right? But at the end of the day, you know, I want a boxing game, and this is the only one we got. So, you know, gotta kind of just go with it. Kind of just gotta go with it.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though.
Yeah, man, back to the basics, you know. Kind of, I mean, I ain't gonna play it OD, but you know, start back playing this motherfucker a little bit to get a better idea of everything. You know what I mean? You know, I like the idea for sure. You know, that's what made me, you know, consider getting back on the game in general, is because I like the idea, but it's so much wrong that, you know, it's like so much that, you know,
he's getting everything.
that
Well, because I know his legs are gone. So
right,
this,
let me try to lock in on
if he doesn't, I'll be
this guy.
very surprised.
Got him.
There's a counter shot. Blocks that left hook.
Okay. Hello, man.
That counter punch caught him clean. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. Good counter. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that?
I'm not understanding.
Leonard dazed.
I guess it's desync. Like, what the fuck is going on with? Oh, so it just don't go away? Damn. Yeah, I gotta get a better feel, because like I'm definitely like he's punching through my block, so I'm like, all right. I definitely gotta get him. I definitely suck at this goddamn game right now, because I don't understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not understanding what's going on. So is punching through a block, is that a part of the change? Like, has they changed that now?
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least,
Which, you know, I'm not mad at that. It's just I didn't know. I ain't really keep that.
Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way.
All right, I'm getting smoked in this house.
1 minute,
All right.
you need 1 hour to get
See if
over
we
a
can get it
shot
back
like
in
that.
blood.
Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This is a high-octane battle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Sugar Ray's in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and whoa, wait a minute.
My head
Leonard.
that low. All right.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
All right, man. I definitely, I know I suck at this. That's why I named it Back to the Basics, bro. I gotta get back. I gotta get back into the groove with this motherfucker. I'm trying to understand, but hey, man, getting smoked right now.
But now what do they do to get back into this fight?
But for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense.
I forget how, like, I just wish it wasn't even like, bro, like, get this shit over with. These dudes,
Halfway through the round, and I
they
think he
act
knows
like
he's
this
got a
shit
lot
be
of
the
work to do.
highlight of their day. They win the liver fight. Oh my God.
It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit.
I think the style, the way I'm trying to fight, ain't the way that you gotta fight with Sugar Ray right now.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
We get all in there I want. Yeah, this game is bad. Oh, that I know. That I know, man. It's the only fucking boxing game we got.
In the last round, let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble.
All right.
It's looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Looking to land the hook. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Well done with that counter shot. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down.
All right. That's the 10-7 round. That gets us a little bit back in it.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just gotta let my hands go. Gotta let my hands go.
How about Alvarez in that last round? Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that comp. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you're stepping around. You've got complete defense on the end of what you do.
All right.
Here we go in the 6th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Catch and shoot.
Oh.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill. Tap
Oh,
for tap.
good,
Just
good.
like a match made in heaven.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a
body,
big
bro.
puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. All right, Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not... Here we go, it's round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1
Good,
minute to
though.
recover.
Good.
Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Big shot, and Alvarez
All right.
is on the canvas. And
So we can get a knockdown in round. Oh, another knockdown here in this round is good. Or if a knockdown in round 8, we win. We were down 3 rounds. All right.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Canelo Alvarez, the pound-for-pound king. Canelo is down.
Yes, sir.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Don't waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Sugar Ray Leonard days.
Woo! All right. All right. So we tied now. We tied now. I'll come down to this round, man. On some Rocky shit. Gotta
be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not...
Whoa, Johnny! Sugar Ray's in trouble! Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well done with that counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts.
I thought I could leave it.
Miss with the right hook. Catch and shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand.
Starting to take some deep breaths now.
Yes, sir. All that time. All that time. GG's though, my boy.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, sir.
Pretty lopsided decision there.
Yes, sir.
Unanimous one.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make
wait,
sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so
Damn, where I go to? I figured they them type of people, they always got their messages out. They don't want the real. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, just had to get a feel for kind of how to move and how to really fucking defend myself in that motherfucker. Cause bro was on my top them first few rounds. But hey, G to the G's, man. All right, give me a quick sec, bro. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, that was definitely a hell of a comeback, though. Hell of a fucking comeback. All right. So I gotta figure out this punching through the block shit. Like, is it just random, or is it like something that like there's a science to it? Like, if there's a science to it, I'm all for it. If it's just random, I kind of don't understand.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine,
Is
my friend.
Lomachenko like OP now or something? Like, do people fight with Lomachenko now? Am I missing something? Did they redo his animation?
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go.
And even in Orthodox, his animation is fucked up.
That jab doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. There's a counter shot.
Oh. Damn.
Incredible work rate. Those counter punches have to hurt. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That jab doesn't score.
Oh my stamina.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right. Good round, good round. The desync is crazy.
And a round that seemed like
the desync is definitely crazy.
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That hook doesn't score. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Lomachenko in trouble. Lomachenko goes
Yes, sir. That was Loma Trunks hard. Yeah, nah, they is.
Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Definitely is compared to, you know, the old school Sugar Ray Rob basic trunk type shit.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Lomachenko is buzzed.
Yeah, no, I think Loma still ain't the peak, man.
It's not over till it's over,
Loma
but
still
that
ain't the way to go.
knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Beautiful counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Lomachenko in trouble. He somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right. Good round, good round.
Talk about Loma in that last round. You know that bell. There's raise the bell for
Gotta
round
like
two.
figure out
The
my
fight will
family
continue.
used to,
How do
man.
they
I don't
turn
know how
things
to put
around?
gas.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then
I mean, I'm
put the pressure on.
in this fight here. I'm throwing a lot of power, uppercut. So I know that's draining my stamina. I just feel like
Counter punching.
the way that the blocking is now, where you can't block everything, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Because them hoes gonna land so tough. When they do land, they gonna land so tough. So
Jab does not score.
it makes sense to throw them hoes, especially with shit they run.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Lomachenko is buzzed. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Yo, Junior, what do you do, bro? Hold up. Trying to get on, put it on my out of his misery.
This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
This big brother had it with the game. I mean, I kind of was in the moment, but at the same time, I realized that I've taken so much time away from the game. I suck at it, you know what I mean? So
You know the scorecards are going to be all
I
over
want
the
to try to
place
at
in
least
this
give it that good old college try again to get back good at the game. I feel like if I'm not good at a game, I don't like the game regardless of the game. You know what I mean? Like I like to be good at shit. So that affects my ability to actually decipher how I feel about it, right? I used to feel like I was good at the game. You know what I mean? I used to think I really was. You know what I mean? Not the best in the world, but I was good enough to have an opinion. You know what I mean? But the last few times, you know, they made some changes to the game, the whole blocking system changed and shit, and you know, I wasn't good no more. You know what I mean? So wanna try to go back to the basics and get back kind of relatively good at the game to then know. You know what I mean? To be honest. And you know, of course, it's all of the bullshit with the connection and those punches and desync and the game just randomly just closing on you, you know. But I do want a boxing game, and this is the only one we got at this current moment. So
That big hook doesn't land.
and like I say, the changes that they're doing, you know, it's a nice paint job, man. They putting some better rims on the car. You know what I mean? So if nothing else, we can just sit and look at the car and just think about, man, if this car was on the road, man, that motherfucker that'll be, you know, it'll be tough, you know. Even though it ain't got no motor in it right now, we can still dream. So that's what I you know, that's what this is. This is just me kind of just, you know, trying my best not to worry about the motor being missing, but to just focus on the nice shiny paint job and the new rims that they put on this motherfucker. Ooh, look at my stamina. That has to be a change. Am I tripping? Like, that has to be a change. Like, I know I remember seeing something about me missing shots, but if I'm landing my shots, why am I that?
Still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Damn.
Let's talk about Loma and
Get a bro.
What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Hey man, I appreciate you, Junior. I'm definitely, you know, trying to, you know, put that time in. I'm glad you made it, bro. Most of the time people trash. Get whooped on. Not a perfect game, but it's cool. I respect that. Yeah, I mean that's definitely something that trips me out. I actually went into the Undisputed Discord. And it's just like, yes, bro, I do believe that a person should be to be qualified to have an opinion on something. You should have something, you know what I mean? Like, you should be good in that field. It's something, you know what I mean? So I think that's the problem with the game, is that they're taking the opinions of any and everybody, and those people may have their own agenda. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, that's definitely fact. I ain't somebody that, you know, I try to keep it real regardless of, you know, the fact. This game, I keep coming back to it. I love boxing. So yeah, that's the thing, man. This the only boxing game we got, man. Right now, you know, I know they talking about Turkey's supposed to make a game, but hey, man, who's to say? Going through this Undisputed process has gave me a different viewpoint of anybody telling me what they gonna do. You know what I mean? Don't tell me what you gonna do. Don't show me some nice clips. When the game is out, then I'll judge it. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. I'm never putting myself through the strain, the mental strain that this game put me through. I'll never do that again in life. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't familiar with the way the game making process goes. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm never putting energy into that shit again.
Respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Bro, I can't get Lomachenko the fuck out of here. But I'm fucking gassed now though, to be honest. So I can't even throw my shots I want to throw.
That jab doesn't find a home. The jab just got blocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Somebody thought he come forward. I think Turkey game gonna be more Street Fighter than Fight Night, but we'll see. Yeah, that's what I heard somebody say too, that the dude that made it is a dude that make like Street Fighter or some shit like that. So more than not, it's probably gonna be closer to that. Loma looks usable now. So I don't know, like in the beginning of the fight, he was getting worked. You know what I mean? He was getting worked. But yeah, in these last couple rounds, I mean, it's like, and I don't know if I really would say, like, it's the fact that he's not been knocked down again in a minute that's tripping me out. Because in the first few rounds, he went down like kind of every round. You know what I mean? I thought the fight would be over by now. But I know he tough as hell for sure. You know what I mean? He got the toughness that type shit. So he kind of wearing me down, because I don't know what his stamina is at, but I'm gonna fuck around and be flat-footed in this shit.
Nice defense on that jab.
That's on me.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back.
Yeah, bro, look at that. Oh.
Is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
All right, let me not go too crazy. Let me try to conserve as much time as possible for that 8th round.
That hook just can't find the target. Missing with the left hook. Lomachenko in trouble.
Man. Yeah, I suck at them situations. They need to bring flash KOs back for situations like yeah, like no, you got to have a boxing game, especially one that even, you know, any type of sim, yeah, you gotta have the threat of being knocked out there. You know what I mean? Has no chance, as many points, least special, always such a chance no matter what. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? That I don't know what they're doing with that. I mean, I do understand them needing to rework it because it made no sense. It made no sense whatsoever. You know what I mean? So I can't pretend that that was something that didn't need to be reworked from the ground up type shit. Hopefully when they do bring it back, it will make more sense. Like it should be a power shot. It should be like a well-timed shot. Like it should be something you look at and be like, okay, that makes sense. It wasn't like that at first. I don't care what nobody say when it comes to that. It was literally just as random as can be. You know what I mean?
Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your
Fight,
fight.
yeah.
Hold him, tie him up.
So yeah, it's a double-edged sword when it comes to that, because I definitely did not like the flash KO system, but you gotta have it. You gotta have some type of system to where, you know, the threat of the fight being ended should always be there. You know what I mean? And it makes sense when you talk. And that's what's so funny about this game. It's like some of shit like that, right? Like it's not. It should be something that has a feeling of randomness to it, because it's, you know. But it shouldn't be random at the same time. You know what I mean? So that's something that one of them things is kind of like that maybe ain't the easiest thing to you know put into a game correctly.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
But yeah, they definitely got to figure something out. But yeah, Loma didn't definitely, like, he didn't just, you know, if this was a real fight, then, you know, he'll be the one in better position right now. But it's just because it's a boxing match, you know, me being tired and done don't matter. You know what I mean? Because I done won all the rounds I needed to win. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I said it in the beginning. I don't think Loma is the pick, though. Even the way that it went, like, yeah, he may got good stamina. He may be tough, hard to knock out. He just the what's this? A truly unanimous win every round of the fight. So that must be new. That must be a neutral.
To get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Let's go with a double jab one time. Shit, man, I remember, I you know, but I believe it. I definitely believe it. You know, I know they were saying that you wasn't supposed to get flash KOs off of jabs, but with this game, anything's possible. Anything is possible, man. But yeah, it definitely would be just off a random shot. It would not be off a power shot. It'll be a normal strike and just a random normal strike, and it'll be a flash KO. Try Bud, man. It's just crazy that we so far into the game now and they still ain't, like, at this point I doubt that they ever will invest in actual servers. You know what I mean? I doubt they'll do that at this point. With all of the updates they've dropped, like at this point, if they was gonna do it, they would. I mean, unless, like, let's say when they get closer to dropping Undisputed 2 and they actually get servers for that game, then they'll maybe connect this one to the servers type shit. But other than that, I don't think during the actual lifespan of this game that we'll get actual servers. I think it's gonna be desync the whole time. You know what I mean? Which is some of the craziest shit, man, known to man. It's hard for me to just understand it, but I truly think if desync was fixed, if we could see everything that was actually going on in the ring, I think the game would make at least a little bit more sense. You know what I mean? Um, but the fact that we can't, you know what I mean, is just one of those just glaring, you know, elephants in the room, man, to anybody that fully understand what the fuck is going on with this game. But we ain't gonna focus on the motor being missing, man. We gonna look at the shiny new paint job and the 22-inch rims they say they put on the motherfucker. All right, no welterweight. Let's go ahead, man.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
All right.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
Fucking Fury,
there was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. This is Muhammad Ali. He stands 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198. Up against them, Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed.
The Gypsy. One of the hottest.
And they need to nerf this big bitch,
Athletes have
man.
been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Nice job by him to block that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Punch, counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
How did they not
Skill,
land?
tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. How about shot. The jab just got blocked. Big swing and a miss with the hook.
Big bitch.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, decent round.
Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I gotta conserve my stamina a little better.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Which one of these
That's on
athletes
me.
is going to be
I'd
the
be
first
smart.
to get rocked? Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, but not a counter. Eat those. Feisty.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with that hook. They both want a knockout, you can tell. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Motherfucker just so big, man. Good round, though.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
I'm using up too much stamina to win these rounds, though.
Firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Just the same again. Jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back. And win the round back.
There's the bell for round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab not finding its target. This is a high-octane battle. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Miss with that jab. That jab gets blocked. He misses with that jab.
Back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
All right. Good round. You see what my okay. I'm gonna need to kind of adjust to that style, that round more than the first two rounds, which I kind of adjusted the way I chose to attack. Which that it helped me save a little bit of stamina. So
Johnny, can he keep the momentum going
let me try to duplicate that for at least the next couple rounds.
If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I know Tyson don't got the best stamina either. I've been getting a lot of them body counters.
Swing and a miss with that jab. They blocked the left there. Misses with the straight left. That counter punch caught him clean. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers.
Okay.
So much firepower here.
This might be his round.
Back and forth they go.
I'm really trying to conserve stamina, man.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
I'm trying to conserve stamina as best I can, so can't give up too many rounds, but I gave that one up.
Round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
And he scores.
Wasted. I did not mean to do that.
Miss with that jab.
Okay.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Yes, sir. I don't know how that body hook ain't land. Hey, man, it's undisputed, bro. Know how that shit go. We don't even know if that body hook actually was like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many different variables that can come into play with that. Was it hit detection? Was it desync? Was it animation, warping? You know what I mean? Like, all of those are viable options. So, hey, man, it's just undisputed for you. All right. That knockdown definitely should put us in complete control of the fight.
Is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel.
I do like, I can't lie. I do like the idea of being able to weave punches. You know what I mean?
That's near on impossible because your head must be
Which
all over the place.
the diagonal dodge shit, I ain't been on that. I've been doing it, but you know, the fact that it's been improved as well as just normal weaves, you kind of can, it's easier to get the counters now. Oh, good shot. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that idea of just at least feeling like, okay, I at least got a chance. Like the way the shit was, like a lot of that shit, it didn't matter what you did, you was gonna get hit. So I do enjoy that. I can't say I don't.
It's the one who draws first blood, Paul. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be
that second one should land, bro.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
All right, now let's go ahead and put him out his misery, man. I don't get what that second one is. I think it's the lag between players have time. No, that the lag definitely could be the case. You say you got ads. I see. How do you do that? How do I do what, bro? You talking about the diagonal dodge? The diagonal dodge is just R1 and up or down on your left stick type shit. On whichever direction you want to go, basically. That's what you're talking about.
You, all three judges here are going to give that round to you know
Snuggins, bro, let me know when you back. If you still, you know, if you ain't back yet. I guess if you're not back yet, you wouldn't hit me telling you that, huh? So yeah, that was smart. But yeah, man, the desync definitely is a big reason why you know, you would think you know, not getting the counters and shit like that to jump under the punch to the body. Yeah, that's a diagonal dodge, bro. It's R1 and R, you know, if you're on Xbox, right bumper type shit, and up or down, whichever direction you want to go type shit.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
Done. Okay. Oh, good shot. Good shot. But yeah, I was saying, yeah, man, when it comes to that, that's definitely one of the big reasons that shit just don't be adding up. You know what I mean? Shit don't be making sense. You know what I mean? You have fucking fights where you feel like you dominate your opponent, right? And then you look at the scorecard and your opponent get the round, and you like, that don't even make sense. But that's because what you seeing ain't really what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, all them punches you landing on your screen ain't what's really even landing. You know what I mean? So that's a huge problem, man. It's a huge problem, but again, I just try to not focus on it. You know?
The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
Tyson say he ain't no punk bitch, nigga. He going out on his shield in this house.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for the
fuck, I thought he was going to go up top.
The cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
I'm surprised that he ain't gassed, to be honest. There we go. Let me get it back in blood. Good looking at it, no doubt, bro. Regular side steps are useless. I don't trust the judges yet. But the unfortunate part is, like, the game go through cycles, right? Like in early access, you basically wasn't getting no knockout. You know what I mean? It was gonna be all scorecards. Then when the game dropped and the hook spam and shit was going out, basically every fight was a knockout. But now I feel like we back in the cycle where basically every fight is going to the scorecard. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, you know, I don't watch a lot of the game, to be honest, but I just feel like when I'm playing this hoe or when I watch it, I'm not seeing knockouts. You'll see knockdowns, right? But you don't really get knockouts no more. You know what I mean? It's always going to the scorecard. I mean, unless I don't get me wrong. Of course, you can play against in quick match and just run against somebody that have no clue what they doing and maybe get a knockout then. But if the person halfway knows how to play the game, it's going to the scorecard. And I don't like that. I feel like the game is better when it's knockout. You know what I mean? The game is better when it's knockout. It should be the opposite. It should be the most fights should be knockouts. And when you fight against, like if you got two top tier players playing against each other, those should go to the scorecard. You know what I mean? But if you just randomly playing, like it shouldn't be so much having to depend on these like broken ass judging, you know what I mean, system.
Nice defense on that jab.
Yo, what it do, man? What's good with it, Queen Nash? Like this fight here, like I feel like bro I should have been able to knock him smooth out. I'm talking about smooth out, bro. I had a championship game 2 days ago and lost. I was crying. Championship game, you talking about IRL type shit or? I assume you talking about IRL. What type of championship, bro? Talk to me. They need to put back in Flash Knockout. Nah, somebody said that earlier, and it's one of those things to where I get both sides of it. You have to have Flash Knockout. It's mandatory, bro. You have to have the feeling that the fight can end at any time, right? At the same time, the Flash Knockout system is some of the dumbest shit that I had ever encountered. When I really figured out what the Flash Knockout system was, I felt like that was the dumbest shit ever. It just was on regular punches and just a random regular punch. Like no type of, you go back and look at it and try to analyze it, it makes no sense, bro. Like just a random ass punch. So I do understand that they needed to do something about that. Like they needed to change that shit. I hope I don't lose this fight while I'm bullshit. But so yeah, so I can't say that it didn't need to be like completely redid. But yeah, you gotta have it though. It's mandatory. You gotta have some type of Flash knockouts in your game. You know what I mean? Yeah, it only works with life. But that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be a power shot. It wouldn't be a counter. Like sometimes it'll be a counter, but it'll just be a normal strike. Just a regular, random, normal punch, bro. And it just, yeah, to me that shit didn't, it was a split decision, bro. While I'm in this whole bullshit, and I could have lost that fucking fight, bro. That's crazy. I'm talking like I'm just, damn, the second judge gave him round 1 and 3. I hope that they're behind the scenes working on these judges, bro. Like every scorecard should not look the same, bro. Like not if you gonna tell me, you can't tell me on one hand that you got like 30 different judges in the game that they're all scoring off of different things. But then most of the time, the scorecards all look the same. So it's like, bro, like which is it? You know what I mean? So hopefully they are like working on this shit, bro, to like make the scoring makes some type of sense. And he's not let the enemy skip the replay. I mean, you know how this game is like, you know, it won't babysit people. You know what I mean? That's the whole idea. You know what I mean? Was it like that? I know that. See, look, my fucking controller, bro. It's time for a new one, y'all. Stick drift is real like a motherfucker. Stop that shit. Why I be going through these hoes, bro? Like, I feel like I just fucking got me this controller too. I be going through these hoes. All right, where we at now, man? I just don't like bantamweight. Try to get a bud fight at lightweight. Like,
The fans are ready, and it
Bud
looks like
Mirror.
the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Man, I wish they'd show us like the opponent we was fighting
It's time
against
for
type
our
shit.
tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh. Terrence.
Think I need a new
Bud
controller.
Crawford.
I'm riding it out there. Yeah, man, you already know, man. Gotta ride that motherfucker till the wheels fall off, man.
Centimeters tall with a...
Did that bitch tell me I won't go
Here
no
he
more?
is, Bud.
You know, that's how it goes, man.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, it's a pleasure.
I feel like it's saying something on the joystick. I don't know how to figure it out, but I don't know. Yeah, I know some people that can, like, you know what I mean? People be, they'll take apart they shit and fix it and all that, man. I'm just, when that bit, when I cut it on and it's like permanently going one direction, then that's when it's time to get a new one, man. Okay, look like this gonna be a patient affair, huh?
Good counter punching. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
Todd, let me explain to you. You're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
Perfect counter lands. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice defense on that jab. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
The range on that motherfucker, that was wild, man. All right, go round. New control, $70 is crazy. I'm not, like, bro, like, for real, bro, $70 is crazy. For real, bro, like, this shit is everything expensive as hell. A fucking controller, man. Not a game. The controller, $70. I was like, God damn. The coach is overweight. Oh, you talking about, damn, I'm talking about Bomac big ass? Yeah.
And there's the bell to start round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Well, they gave him that. Let's see, that's what I be saying. I felt like I won that round, but I don't know that that's what really was going on.
Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
I definitely had got more counters than he.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move.
That's how it is.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Some nice nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches.
That's
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. He blocks the jabs. He threw a punch and just got countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right, good round, good round.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the
See, I don't know, bro. I think I was just talking. What I'm seeing, I feel like I'm in control of the fight, but they're steady saying he's winning the round, and I don't really get how. So I'm pretty sure that we're just decent, bro. I don't know.
How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put
Maybe
it on
I'm
him. That's what he's gonna try
tripping.
and do. So tie him up, hold
I
him,
feel like I'm
lean
getting
on
the
him.
counters, I'm
Don't
getting the
get
bigger
drawn
shots,
into a fight, not yet, not
and
until
I'm
your senses
landing
have come
like
back.
straight. Like I feel like he's hitting me a lot. Like that hit me twice like this. I'm getting the counter. Nah, that's on me. That's on me. I should have went to the body right
That jab misses. You don't want to trade shots. That hook doesn't score.
my hands, though, like
Those who
this.
thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Insane action. Perfect counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right.
And a round that seemed like eternity.
Hey, giving him every round, bro.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I don't know, man. Like I've been in fights where I felt like I was losing before. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like that right now. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand this game at times. Like I said, I know what's going on. It gotta be what's going on his screen is not what's going on my screen.
Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be
Oh
smart
man, that
until
shit
your
is
legs
it's
come
just
back.
frustrating,
Then
man.
put the pressure on.
Really frustrating.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down?
Like,
Can they
oh,
up the
he's not
intensity
even like.
early? What
You can
they
kind of
do
even tell from his
to
movement,
concentrate
like
and relax.
this is. I'm really
Because
fighting
you
a
know
bot
you can
right
do in
now.
the gym.
This ain't even
You can do
good.
in the
I don't
fight.
think.
You've got to relax.
Beautiful counter shot.
Ah, that's something.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. There's a counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. we go with the lightweights, get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Oh man, I just feel like I'm wasting my time right now, bro. Like I say, this is a fight. I don't even think this is the dude. I think that something completely different is going on his screen right now. I'm probably getting hit and all type of shit right now. This shit is crazy.
That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Somebody don't get.
All right.
Time for the 5th round.
Not like they gave me that round, so maybe
How does he keep the momentum going?
at some point,
My motto is, if it's not broken, why
maybe they
change
switching
it?
over to my
Excellent
screen.
last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab gets blocked. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Oh no, that ain't land.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Damn it.
No rest for the weary. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They block the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to...
There's the bell to start round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
He just got caught, and he's going in to close the show. Can he do it? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's bombs away.
Oh, this guy.
Nice counter. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. A perfect count. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
All right, go around, go around.
Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come
See,
in
I
and
don't. I
say
feel like I don't.
something special.
All right, bro. I'm gonna just take it on the chin. I don't know what's going on. I
Needs
feel
to
like I'm
go
winning these
without a
rounds,
doubt. Needs to go out there
but
and think, right, you know what, next
they're
round,
steady saying that they don't agree. So all right, whatever. Good fight though. Good fight.
Set him up, but you take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag. Now you're gonna let him back into it. You're starting to right hand's beautiful. That's it.
I can't say that I really
Get your mind back on the target.
agree or understand,
Win the round.
but
Now don't
hey, it
put your
is
guard
what it
up.
is.
Don't be looking there for a one shot. No, it's a tougher fight and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take
It
that
is
confidence
what
away.
it is.
He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Definitely feel like I'm winning these rounds, though. I know
Unfortunately,
that.
this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Definitely feel that. Not every round. That last one though, for sure.
And there's the bell for round
Like, but
7.
they
Safe
like,
to say that
yeah.
last
I
round
don't.
was a nightmare.
I don't
See if
know,
we can turn
man.
it
It is
around
what
here.
it is, though.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Come out now and style it
I
out.
don't think that
Go on the
was
back
what's
foot,
going
jab.
on my
Rest
screen
on
is
the
what's
jab.
really
Be
going
smart
on,
and
though.
pop until your legs come back.
Unless I'm
Then
missing something.
Put the pressure on.
Like I'm outlanding him. I'm getting more counters than him.
Crawford in trouble.
I just don't. I don't understand.
Do you believe this?
I don't really
Crawford
understand. We
just
needed
got
that,
knocked
but
down.
I mean,
And look at
that's
that
the way that
shot
last
to the
scorecard
head,
had
and
it.
there's no
I'm
way
down
they
by
were gonna
fucking 5
stand up to
rounds,
that
so
one.
Even I've got to
it's
see
gonna be tough.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Failing to score with that right hook. That left hook just missed. They exchange punches.
The fights like this is what make the game frustrating. Like I say, man, I just wish that what you saw, you knew that's what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, these is the worst for me because it's like I feel like I'm in control of the fight. Hey, man, that's real boxing for you, for sure. You definitely ain't gonna always agree with the judges. So it is what it is.
I knocked somebody down like that round. You know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them, set their shots, get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Defense is not an option for these two. Good defense on that right hook. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right, man. Good fight. Good fight.
Well, Johnny, it was a very close fight until the end. In the
Yeah,
end, we get a
man,
split decision.
I don't know,
Decision.
man.
You know what? I feel sorry for the loser because heart and
I
soul
know
was
this
laid
game
out
can be
right there.
that to me.
Everything was left in
This
the ring with
situation
no
is just what
regrets,
makes it the
and
worst.
we had a good time as well. They did the work. We enjoyed the action. Split decision. Totally agree with it. You never know. We might see it all over again.
Well, no, I mean they wait. So they went back to that then. So now it's back to whoever lands the most punches. So this game, this so the counters don't matter or nothing. Like so, it's literally. I say we go through stages with this game. It just feel like they're like going in circles. But hey, man. Oh man, it is what it is. I thought that they had went away from that. I thought it was back to like counters and shit like that being more important. But obviously not, man. Obviously not. Woo. Oh, okay. That's a frustrating. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. That's a frustrating style when it's purely amateur count up the strikes type of fight. That is the weakest. Like I thought they changed that. Why is it going back to that? Yeah, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right. You report them motherfuckers for sure. Get on their ass, PlayStation. I don't like this arena. I like it when the commentators they can kind of tell you how they judge. All right, good round, good round.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work
Get
already.
my stamina.
Get out there and switch on.
All right,
Get this boxing
bro,
ring
it's a
together.
body jab demon. I gotta start
Crossed
blocking
this
that
fight,
shit.
and now you're letting back into it. Now,
Great. I love that.
Left back.
I need my. Ah, oh man. All right,
mate, what you doing? Come on, switch
look at my
on.
stamina,
Switch
man.
on. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
All right. All right.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to go back out.
All right.
Okay, now you're switching off. That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in 5 minutes.
Let's go.
Ah, come. Oh man. Ah.
One, two,
That caught.
three,
That caught with a strike.
4, 5.
Hey,
Are you okay?
that's kind of big. That's kind of big. All right. All right, man. Just get it back in blood.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over.
Let's do it.
Ah, sorry. Sorry. Damn. All right, good round.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight again. That's his round.
Give me your business.
Damn. 3 rounds.
focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just the same again.
Get back out there and win the round. Right.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get your time in already. That right?
Take the round off. Win the round.
And back.
Oh man, they can be flat-footed, but it's still so hard to track them down. Crazy. All right. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. All three judges think it exactly the same. Kind of crazy. Yeah, it took me a minute to kind of it's back to strictly point fight. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Strictly point fight. Strictly point fight. So yeah, once I kind of adjusted to that, then we was good. Besides that fucking that knockdown is what kind of got him to fight once I made that switch. But yeah, this point fight, man, I really hate that they went back to that, man. I really hate that they did. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because the way you have to fight, it's unfortunate. It really is. Oh man, this game is crazy. Like the cycles, the circles that it goes. All right. I just don't get why the game like just don't get it, man. I don't get why you wouldn't want it to like teach boxing. I truly don't understand it. Boxing is definitely not point fight. That's for sure. That is for sure. Damn, man, am I not gonna be able to find a fight in this motherfucker? You know what? Let me close out.
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world.
Holding this motherfucker.
He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork. Watch the hand speed. No one does.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion.
An open air. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come at it. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Good jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter.
Come here.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
On to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
catch and shoot. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That counter punch caught him clean. Punch, counter punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And he scores with the counter. That jab won't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Hey, good round.
Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Just the same again.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You've been...
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no...
Okay, now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That uppercut does not score.
I thought I.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice work to block that left uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big shot, and down goes
Oh,
the
man.
ring. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Where did that come from?
Oh, me. That's on
What
me.
a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put back together.
That ties it up, but we good. We was winning a round up into that, so
They really got banged up last round.
Gotta
What
be-
can they do here to change the momentum?
gotta be
What a
aware.
heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He misses with that jab. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That jab just missed with the left hand. There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right, good round, good round.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet. On to the fifth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Good counter punching. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect you. More than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses.
Thought I was probably should have went the other way.
The courage on display here is incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Gotta be careful with that. That's how I got that first.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not. On to the sixth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter. Fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That right hook catching air. There's a counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He blocks the jab. score. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. That jab misses. He threw a punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Hey, good round, good round.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Just missed with that hook.
Yo, Smoking Joe, what it do, man?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can
I
land
thought I
one.
got away.
Getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
It's all offense all the time. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
All right, good round, good round.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What would you tell? And they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it.
Bro, hey, I've been living,
Oh,
bro.
Johnny, the greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Trying to get back into the groove of this broken ass game right
Clear the
now.
head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I see it and went back to point fighting.
The jab not finding its
I
target.
know it's just a bunch of circles we go in.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? How did they survive that?
That's
Sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Hey, good fight, good fight. I don't understand judging at all right now. I mean, from what I'm looking at, it look like it's point fight. You me?
Time, a unanimous decision. decision victory.
It was a decent update. I mean, it's a decent. The idea of it is decent. You know what I mean? Like the idea of, you know, having at least a better ability to evade punches, that is needed, is desperately needed in the boxing video game. But my analogy of it that I've been going with is if you take a car, right, and you put the best paint job on it, you throw some shiny rims on it, and it looks like hella good, none of that matters if you don't got a working motor. You know what I mean? And transmission type shit. So that's kind of where I would characterize the update is, you know, some shiny new rims that got put on the car. You know what I mean? But until they can figure out the motor, nothing truly matters, to be honest. But yeah, in terms of judging, I mean, of course, you know, I'm just getting back on this shit. But to me, bro, it feel like it's strictly point fighting. Whoever lands the most punches wins that round. This probably ain't the best. Oh, I guess not. So this round they gave to him. But yeah, I don't. Did every judge give him the? Oh, he got the knockdown right there. I'm tripping. Okay. Yeah, I mean this really ain't the best fight to you, but it seems to me what I've been looking at, it feels like it's back to the way it was, where it doesn't matter. You can land all of the counters, you can land all of the power punches. Whoever landed the most total strikes win the round. But you know, like I say, I'm just kind of getting back the fights that I've been paying attention to the scoring though. That's what it's been doing for me thus far. I'm still looking for the desync fix. I mean, at this point, bro, I was saying earlier, I don't think that we're gonna get any fix to that until maybe at the end of it, before they gonna, you know, drop Undisputed 2. You know, hopefully for Undisputed 2 they have actual servers, and then once they get the servers, I'm sure they'll connect this game to them. But yeah, I think for the majority of the lifespan of this game, we're gonna have to. It is what it is. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that makes sense to me at this point. You know what I mean? Like, the game been out for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they was gonna do it, they would have done it by now. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I wish that, like, bro, like, I preferred the game when it was knockouts in the game. You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about the flash knockout that they took out, but just during the course of the fight, when people was getting knocked out, that I preferred, bro. That was more fun. You know what I mean? So on top of the scorecards being fucking broken, no, I don't think anybody really has a clear understanding. Besides, like I say, for the most part, right? For the most part, I do believe it's point fighting. But, you know, there could be variations here or there. But I think everybody could agree that the judging is bullshit, right? But you can't really get knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So you have to depend on a broken ass system to determine the fight. That's just, I prefer the game when you can knock people out, is the moral of the story. You know what I'm saying? It was more entertaining, it was more fun. Whether I'm knocking them out or I'm getting knocked out, let the fight be decided in the ring and not by this broken ass system that we got. But you know, when people are getting knocked out, they really complain a lot, you know, so that's why we don't have it, I'm sure.
This
Hopefully they can find a way
for a long time.
where
It spills over tonight at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague.
You know, when you have more knockouts,
Looking
man,
forward to this one, Todd.
game is more fun that way.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is
All the talking. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy?
Ah.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Welcome inside this unique environment. A beautiful theater ready for a fist fight.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
The right hook just missed. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
How about that time counter shot? This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right, good round, good round. Just understand that balance
From
is
this
tough.
point forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, yeah, obviously, bro. You know what I mean? Obviously, because
You've just seen the sun.
they've been working on this game for shit. What about? I think it's 5 years now since the early access came out. You know what I mean? And they was they were working on the shit before early access. So a lot of these problems, if they was gonna be able to balance the game, bro, they would have done that shit by now.
They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I got patience, brother. I got time today. I got time. I'm not gonna chase you.
Not a lot of punch output.
I hold the center of the ring, though. I will definitely hold the center. I ain't gonna chase you around this motherfucker.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, good round, good round. Good round, man.
And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. There's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Straight shots now. I know somebody came in early though and said side steps was trash. I wonder.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight.
Body jabs and shit. Can I time that and get... All right, good shot.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is about
They
ego.
They
Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good job defending the jab. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
All right, good round, good round.
And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round.
Let him back.
Here we go to the fourth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Jab does not score. This fight has a real good flow to it. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Fuck, I ain't that's a big.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right, good round.
Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. You were thinking, you were smart. No, listen.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
The straight right just misses. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Work the body. Frustrate them. Take the mind off the chin. Take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body. Use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
There's a counter shot. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. He misses with that jab. Nice defense with that jab.
Good guy. I stand myself up.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right.
Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Wait. GG's, my boy.
Work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny.
GG's,
They're
man.
going to surrender. No mas. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
Every round, man. Yo, take what it do, man. What's good with you, bro? All right, man. Who we? See if I can pull it off with Mr. Morales, man. With Mr. Morales and the Big Steppers. Man, where you been? Hey, man. I've been living, man. You know, everything with me is built around this game, and this game ain't built on no type of foundation, you know what I mean? So, but now that they done dropped this, this update, I'm gonna try to, I named it back to the basics, man. We starting from scratch with this motherfucker, so I'm gonna try to mentally put myself through playing this game on a more consistent basis, you know what I mean?
Welcome to the WBC.
Just think I gotta invest in more Tylenol, you know what I mean, for the headaches that I'm gonna get with trying to deal with this retarded ass game.
Eric Morales.
So yeah, I'm gonna try though, man. You know, it's in a bit of a better place, you know. But my analogy that I keep giving is, it's some shiny new rims that's put on the car that ain't got no motor. You know what I mean?
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. That jab was blocked.
Bro, for real?
Not a lot of defense here at all.
Bro cannot be serious.
With that counter shot.
What is happening there? Why is he steady hitting me with this?
Waiting for something special.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, That is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground.
Oh,
This is what
is
they
bro
were
for
born
real?
for.
This must be his little brother playing or something.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh,
Just
stop
as quickly
playing
as it
with
slows
me,
down,
bro.
it heats back up.
Bro. Is this like a TikTok challenge or something that he's doing? Because there's no way that this is how you fight, bro.
That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Alright. Damn, new rims, no more. I mean, that's the best analogy I can come with, bro. To me, it makes sense, bro. It's like, you know, that's what it is, bro. They got, you know, a fresh paint job, put some new rims on it. If you ride by, yeah, and you just look at the car, you're like, oh, that, you know, boy got a slab over there. You know, I'm talking to an H-Time nigga right now, so I'm, you know, you gonna be like, he got a slab right there, you know. Don't even know, ain't no motor in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, how good is the car really? You know what I mean? Is the question.
There's the bell for round two.
But yeah, man, if you don't focus on the motor, then you know everything is good.
Here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then,
But I'm tripping on Buddy right now. Like, what is up with dude? Like, what is up with dude? This can't be the way he fights.
Fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're gonna punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch.
Oh, stop that shit, bro! Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what is going on right now? I'm out of range, man. I can stand right in front of his ass, I guess. Like, nigga, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, for real.
When are we gonna see a jab from these two?
I could. Damn. Fuck it. If you doing the TikTok challenge, I'm doing the no blocking challenge. Then fuck it. Oh nah, never mind. Never mind. Challenge failed like a motherfucker. Fuck that. Challenge failed like a motherfucker.
Right hook just missed. Nice defense there, blocking the hook.
Help me with that hoe.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Goes Barrera.
Bro, little brother is finna be in this whole losing rank for that boy.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
There's no way that, like, I don't know what's going on right now, but let me just put him out of his misery, because, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it, man.
Let's talk about Barrera. There's the bell for round three. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything. Full barrel, because I know.
We're gonna actually start fighting now?
You watch what's gonna happen.
Okay.
If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
I know I know what I've been seeing. Can't be it, bro. That can't be it. That is not it. So let's come on with whatever it is that you really do.
Nice straight left. They block the hook. Good counter punch.
Hey.
misses.
That ain't it.
Nice counter shot. That jab doesn't score. Nice counter. That left hook missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right, good round, good round.
Talking about Morales in that last round. Talk about a one-sided. There's the bell to start round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And they are delivering. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Hey.
Talking about Morales in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't.
Ooh, shit.
And there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
That counter punch caught him clean. They're both trying for a knockout. That counter punch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. Caution is being thrown to the wind. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, we're entering desperate.
Yeah, ain't give me that round either.
On to the 6th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like
Hey.
Rocky versus Apollo. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Whoa, wait a minute! Barrera might be going down! They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it.
Low horn, the second shot.
I get rocked.
Mark Morales is dazed. And Morales goes
Man, it's game. Fuck, I just lost the fucking fight right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I gotta get better at when I got people hurt. I gotta get better at like putting them down, and I also gotta get better at fucking being able to survive when I get hurt. Bro. I feel like I go down a lot more frequently than my opponent. All right, bro. We still got 2 rounds left. That's gonna put us back, though. That's gonna put us down. And now I'm finna be flat-footed too, so that's my advantage right there.
He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Both men step back for just a moment. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Block the jab. And Barrera is rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh my! Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before.
All right.
Talking about Morales in that last round. I promise you, all three. And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
Woo.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Marco Antonio Barrera is dazed and confused. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Whoa, wait a minute! And Barrera is rocked!
Woo, GG's, man. Did I tell you about that laptop? Nah, what happened? I remember you telling me when you had to like send it back and get it fixed type shit. But I mean, it's been, I know I took a break, so it's been a minute. You know what I mean? So whatever happened with that situation, bro. Hell of a fight right there, man. Definitely a hell of a fucking fight. I don't know what was going on with bro the first couple rounds. I mean, it was the first 2 rounds. Like, look, bro threw 38 power punches, 33. Then he started fighting regular. So I don't know what the fuck was going on with them first 2 rounds that he just basically gave me. He just basically gave me the fight. You know what I mean? Because that's the difference in the fight. That knockdown I got in the second round. You know what I mean? Like that's the real difference in the fight. So I don't know what bro was on. I don't know if that was like a TikTok challenge or what. Because once he started fighting regular, the fight got a lot better for him. And then he wasted so much. He wasted 30% of his stamina in the first 2 rounds. You know what I mean? It was wrapped at that point. I think the Geek Squad had told me it was not a game and laptop. Okay. Is that the MSI that you had got? I mean, I know that's what I got is the MSI gaming laptop. I don't know all about laptops and all of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's crazy. Well, I mean, technically, bro, like what you need. So initially, like what you need the laptop for, because you can stream from your laptop, right? That it doesn't have to be a gaming laptop for you to stream from it. And if you got a console, you could just get this. If you for Undisputed, you can just get it on console type shit. I'll be honest, I would tell you that would be that what I would prefer, not prefer, recommend. Because like when I was using this gaming laptop to play the game on it, and maybe because I was playing the game and streaming from the same laptop, it'd be lagging. You talking about your stream be lagging? That shouldn't have nothing to do with the laptop, I don't believe though. So the gaming laptop part of it, it's like for me, for instance, I had to get a gaming laptop to play Undisputed when the early access was out. You know what I mean? That's the whole reason I got. The whole reason I got a gaming laptop is because I had, you know, to play it when early access type shit. But the streaming part, if your shit lagging, I mean that could be it. The way you know laptops and shit be. If it's something wrong with the laptop, that will make the, you know, make it go slower type shit. So I guess that is true. If you know, but with that could be your storage. You want to make sure that you know it's not kind of too much shit on it type shit. You know, and make sure you got it hooked up with that Ethernet cord. You know what I mean? Like that's what I would recommend. You know, when it comes to streaming, you know what I mean, is to have that Ethernet cord in that motherfucker. The laptop is not for gaming. Okay, yeah, I don't. Like I say, I don't know, you know, a lot when it comes to the laptops and shit like that, bro. To be honest, like I said, I know when the shit first dropped, you know, on early access, you know, you couldn't play it on console. It had to be through the laptop. So I got on Amazon and you know found me the cheapest thing smoking. You know what I mean? That you know would be able to play the game. You know what I mean? But other than that, I really don't know. And even from there, I wouldn't even be able to tell you the exact name of this motherfucker. And they had it up like it's a gaming laptop. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, that's. I mean, you still got receipts and shit like that, bro. Shit, get a refund from them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Because you can't. I mean, where did you get it from? If you got it from Amazon or anything like that, like they have to. You know, the product got to be what you paid for. You know what I mean? Like I will say Amazon pretty good when it comes to shit like that, in my experience at least. So yeah, if they sold you a gaming laptop and it's just a regular laptop, not a gaming laptop, then you definitely will be able to get your money back from Amazon. I don't, you know, depends on where you got it from, type shit. But yeah, that's fucked up, bro. That's definitely fucked up, man. Definitely, I'd be heated. I know I'd be hot. I ain't gonna lie. Straight up. But yeah, man, if you got that from like Amazon or something, because you know Amazon, they still deal with them third party. I got that motherfucker off of TikTok. Oh damn, off of TikTok is tough. Yeah, off of TikTok, you might just have to, you know, yeah. I don't know. I can't speak to TikTok and they refund policy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's kind of like buying it from a motherfucker off the street. You know what I mean? And when you do that, then you already know. You know what I mean? You know, yeah. That's tough, man. Yeah, that's tough. But man, I'm a in that motherfucker right there. Yeah, I mean, we rocked out for 3 hours on this motherfucker vaccine. What it do, man? Man, you coming through at the end. I pulled out three. I ain't think I was gonna make 3 hours early on, to be honest. I felt like I was going, yeah. I'm damn 3.5 on this motherfucker, but I'm not doing no tripping. I'm just gonna give me a PC. That's respect, man. That's definitely respect, bro. Definitely hate that you that they got you like that. Bud versus Canelo, who you got? Man, my heart would love to see Bud, right? For different reasons. My heart would love to see Bud. My head tells me Canelo all day long. It's just hard for me to mentally comprehend Bud going up 3 weight classes. I feel like the reason why he don't have any like any type of tune-up fights or none of that shit is because he don't want to get caught with something and get knocked out. right? And ruin the money, right? Because he know that going up 3 weight classes is a big risk to any fighter anywhere. So that's just what tell me it's tough to envision Buzz. As great of a fighter that he is, it's tough for me to see him being able to do anything in the ring besides what that Skull dude did. Just try to and honestly, I don't see Bud got too much heart. Bud is not gonna fight to survive. Bud is gonna be in there trying to hurt Canelo. And that could be very detrimental for him. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I know Bud is a great fighter, but that's just, bro, like it's a reason. And weight classes are there for a reason. That Canelo Bud is just a complete money grab. Now it definitely seems like a money grab because, like I say, Bud ain't had no tune-up fight. He had the one fight against the Madrimov dude, right? Which was at that fight was at 154, right? He only had that one fight, which he didn't look great, but he still won the fight. Now he's going up 2 more weight classes, right? Ain't fought in like a year. He's like 40 fucking years old, 38 or some shit. So he's got all this time off, right? Canelo's gonna be more busy. He's been more busy than him, so he's in better shape right now, and more fighting, you know, conditioning. It's just everything about it to me says that Canelo has the advantage, and you know, I just hope Bud don't get hurt. Like, I hope what happened to Earl Spence don't happen to Bud. You know what I mean? That's what I was. But like I say, I mean, at the same time, I couldn't see Bud beating Earl, right? So hey, man, it's you know, I'll give Bud a shot. I won't just say it's guaranteed, but it's just hard for me to see it, though. It's hard for me to see that. We need Canelo versus Benavidez. I don't know if that fight is ever going to happen, man. I don't know if that fight is ever going to happen. Because the older Canelo get, I feel like the less chance you got to see in that, because he knows that that'll be a tough fight. You know what I mean? So the older he gets, I feel like the less likely he is to accept that fight, to be honest. And Crawford still has fights as well. Nah, I think this is gonna be it. I think this is Bud's going out. Like, this is his retirement check. You know what I mean? If you will. Like, this is why everything is for this Canelo fight. He's gonna have that fight and he's gonna be done. I believe. That's why, like I say, I won't say that in his heart he don't think that he can win the fight. I truly believe that he thinks he can win the fight. But at the same time, I think he also believes that he could lose. You know what I mean? That's the only reason that I feel like he hasn't had any type of tune-up fights. You know what I mean? In a fight like this, where Canelo had a tune-up fight, there's no reason that he didn't have that same tune-up fight. But the only reason he wouldn't is because he don't want to jeopardize the money. You know what I mean? Canelo should have been stripped for not fighting Benavidez. I mean, you know how boxing is right now, man. It's all politics, and I know when it comes to the WBC wouldn't strip him. You know what I mean? Like that ain't even reasonable, to be honest. That's not even logical with the way that the WBC is built around him. That just wouldn't happen, to be honest. These commissions just scared of Canelo. Yeah, that's what I'm, especially when it comes to the WBC. You know, they're in Mexico. It's a lot. That wouldn't happen. You know what I mean? Canelo, yeah, that wouldn't happen. Now, some of the other ones, again, you know, Canelo is the big money spender. So, you know, he's the big money maker. So yeah, he got all the power, you know what I mean? But hey, y'all, man, I definitely appreciate y'all coming through. I know it's been a minute, you know what I mean? I ain't think that many people have come through, so I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. I'm gonna start back playing this motherfucker a little bit, you know what I mean? Like I say, I don't know how much, but at least more than I've been playing it for sure. So, and I, you know, I play a lot of Madden right now. Right now I'm kind of into Madden a little bit more than I've been, so. You know, I might even, you know, stream some of my Madden games type shit as well. But hey, man, definitely appreciate y'all once again. Hopefully it's got better. Talking about the game, I mean, it's one of them things, bro. Every time they take a step forward, they take 2 steps back. That's just, you know, the evasion shit that they added is a nice addition. It is a very nice addition. It makes the fight feel better when I'm in the ring. At least just the feeling that I can evade a strike. That makes me feel better. But at the same time, they changed the judging again, I feel like. So now it's back to point fighting. I don't really like that. Um, so yeah, it's like every time they take a step forward, they take 2 steps back. So it's you know, it's hard to say it's got better. You know what I mean? Every update, it just changes. You know what I mean? Certain things change. I don't know if they're ever fucking making the game better. They just change the motherfucker. You know what I mean? On 2K, yeah. I rock out on 2K too. You know what I mean? I definitely rock out on 2K. Um, so yeah, you're right. You know, I might as well stream them. I can say I know that people don't really like to see me. You know, besides of course you, I know you'll come through sometime, but you know, it just seemed like I never really got any real action on them 2K streams type shit. Even the Madden streams, you know what I mean? So but yeah, I'm gonna start trying to mix in some of that shit. I'll probably come back uh later on today and stream either some Madden or 2K, depending on if I get me some Madden games tonight. But but yeah, man, I definitely a rock. Appreciate y'all. Definitely catch y'all next time, man. Peace.